Alright, what's up? It's Meditate. This is the first video on the channel. Not really used to making videos like this. I'm usually used to making like gameplay videos. I just play games and just talking to the mic. But now we're switching up a little bit. The topic of the day is going to be impulse control. I made a blog post on this. The way that I explained it on there, basically controlling your impulses, I decided that it'd be easiest to split it up into two different voices in your head. There's the voice that wants to do everything that you know isn't bad for you. I mean, is bad for you, like eating candy all the time, not working out, stuff like that. And you have the voice in the back of your head. It's like, damn, like maybe I should like not do this, or maybe I know that I should be like doing some type of exercising every day. And basically what I split that up as your child, the inner child, and your inner parent inside of you. Now, what most people do, if you don't have your impulses under control, what you're doing is identifying with the child in your head and not identifying as both of them together as a parent-child complex. The child would be listening to what the parent has because the parent knows it's best. What most people do, if you don't have your impulses under control, what you're doing is like, dang, I'm this kid, like, who's this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do? Like, nigga, I want to eat some candy right now. Type shit. So, what you need to do is get that under control. In the blog, what I basically talked about is basically what you want to do. There's like 4 steps to this whole thing. What you would want to do is, first of all, let me get my notes out real quick. Okay, first of all, acknowledge the fact that you have those two voices in your head, or 2 different impulses telling you what to do. Second off, what you need to do is, let's say, all right, you can apply this to your whole life, but to start off, you probably want to apply this to certain things in your life before you start trying to like use it for everything. So let's say that your goal is, let's say you want to lose 5 pounds. Let's say you're overweight, you're not healthy, will lose 5 pounds. What your goal is. Be serious. You have to be, all right, this is the goal that I want. And take responsibility and be like, okay, if I don't pass this goal, if I don't get to this goal, it's all my fault. Take responsibility for that. Okay, now you're serious about your goal. Now, what you need to do is, second of all, figure out what you need to do to get to that goal. What you need to do, well, for this one, I'd say would be like, I don't know, watch what you're eating, eat healthier, and then get your exercise in for every day. Okay, you're gonna be as your inner child. Your inner child is gonna be like, okay, I know that, but it'd be way easier to just sit home and not do anything. But your inner parent's gonna be telling you, nah, nigga, get your shit done. So, what you have to do is, okay, now that you're no longer identifying as the child, you're identifying as the adult and the child together. If you have a child, what you're going to do, they're going to listen to what you're saying. Also, okay, let me say that. Let me reword that. Okay, what I meant to say was, since now that you're identifying as the adult and the child inside of your head right now, you want to issue commands to your child, but also keep in mind that just like in real life, when you're telling your kid what to do and what not to do, you don't want to just be telling them, no, don't do this, no, don't do that, because they're going to sit there and be like, all right, I don't like this person, I don't like them anymore, because all they're doing is telling me what to do, what not to do. In regards to spirituality, this is where a lot of spirituality comes into play. You want to have affirmations and intentions and stuff. Basically, the goal, that was your intention that you're setting. Affirmations, you'd be saying, that's like your telling the child they're good, you're gonna give them rewards and everything for everything they do good. Okay, basically, you would like to acknowledge all the good things that you do, like you would do to your child. You'd be like, okay, you took your first baby steps, good job. Same thing you do if you Okay, you said no to that piece of candy. Eating some broccoli now. Good job. Tell yourself, remember to tell yourself good job every single time you do something good. Also, on top of that, you don't want to, all right, it's obviously you're going to mess up sometimes, and it's okay. You mess up, be like, okay, this is better than at least I have a valiant effort. Good job that I'm actually trying, because before I wasn't even trying at all. I was just eating, and I was eating whatever I wanted. I wasn't even working out at all. That's how you gotta do it. The more and more that you keep doing that, keep rewarding yourself, keep on telling yourself good job whenever you mess up, because you doing way better than you're doing before. It'll get you closer to your goal. Also, on top of that, you also want to remember same thing. Like, all right, you have a kid. Remind that kid that you love him. I love him or her all the time. Do that to yourself. The way you do that for yourself would basically be like, okay, I'm a really good person because I'm going to get in shape. I'm a good person. I'm actually trying to change my life for the better. Let's say you have some insecurities that you're not like the most confident about. What would help you with that is to remember, like, throughout the day, every day, write these down too. Writing your affirmations and everything that would, like, you want to change your life to be like, that helps out a lot too. Write down every day, like, I'm confident, I'm on the path to bettering my life, I'm going to lose these 5 pounds. Do that every day. It's okay if you don't do it every day. Just remember, as long as you keep it in your head that you're going to do it again, keep doing that. You know what your goal is. Keep your goal in your head as well. This is how you get to the path of, like, this is how you control your impulses, basically. So yeah, I think I explained it pretty good. I think I'm going to say, like, one more example of how you can do this. I'll use an example of how I use this in my life so you can know that it works. Basically, how I've used this is, my goal is, because I know that I don't eat that much. I don't have to eat. Really, I just use, like, I see food sometimes and I just want to eat it because it's there. So what I do is, whenever single time I go to work, before I go to work, I'm always like, I'm not going to eat food until I get home. Because first of all, there's no good food that's healthy for me at work. Second of all, I don't need to spend money on the food when I have food at home. So I always tell myself, I'm not going to eat food until I get home. Make sure I keep telling myself that and believe it. And then even if I mess up, or even if I don't mess up, I always tell myself, like, you're good. Good job. You tried. You did really good today. Maybe I didn't eat anything today. Good job. You could eat some food at home if you want food. Always, like, for me, I always remember that if I don't want some food, I'm not gonna eat it. Sometimes I mess up, but that's not the point. At least you're trying. I hope that these examples helped you out. Hope the information in this video really helps you out too. Enjoyed the gameplay and everything. Remember, this is my first video. Really hard for me to do this, but I'm gonna get better over time. So, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. This is Meditate. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.